Yo guys, and as you can tell by the thumbnail and by the title of this video, I am going to be doing my Smackdown review for the Smackdown before Saturday night's main event, which happens tonight at 11 p.m. So if you're from the UK, Ireland or Northern Ireland, it starts at 11 p.m. on WWE's YouTube channel. So just thought I'd let you know. I have done a prediction video for Saturday Night's main event. If you want to go ahead and check that out, I will put it in the link to this video. Yeah, a little bit weird that it starts at 11, but it's because of the clocks going back. Yeah, back because of the clocks going back. So yeah, it starts earlier. So yeah, it's gonna be weird. A PLE / glorified house show starting at 11 p.m. But is what it is. As you can tell by the thumbnail, and the title actually, I gave this week's Smackdown a 4 out of 5 because I do feel that overall it was a way better put together show than Raw was for the go home show for Raw. So for Saturday night's main event. So I did give this week's Smackdown a 4 out of 5 because I actually quite enjoyed this week's Smackdown. There was a few moments that I was a bit like meh about it, but not as many in this week's Smackdown than there was in this week's Raw. So yeah, I do believe that this week's Raw, no, not Raw, this week's SmackDown was definitely a 4 out of 5. And as you can tell by the thumbnail as well, there was a white package in the thumbnail because, and you can tell by the thumbnail and by the title, sorry, as well. I'm going to be doing a quick unboxing video because I didn't really write down much for SmackDown. So I thought, you know what, I'll add on this package that I got sent, but from America for my AJ Lee stuff, because I did say that it was on its way, and it is only 2 items, so I didn't want to just make a separate video about it, because it would be like 8 minutes long, so I was like, I might as well just add it on to this SmackDown review, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to try and clip this on somewhere. No. Okay, there we go. Right. Yeah, I've been waiting for this stuff for ages. Even though I ordered a Penta / Complex item, and it still hasn't come. And I ordered that in July, I want to say. It took ages for my Triple H, sorry, not Triple H, D-Generation X one to come. But my Penta one has still not come. I'm just like, bruh. Oh, here we go. Okay, let's open the first item first, because it's one on top. This will be the t-shirt. There we go. Oh my. Finally have a piece of AJ Lee's old merchandise design. Oh my. Nah, this is sick. Is it still on? Yep. Yeah, this is sick. Then obviously her logo on the back. Show you guys. Oh, the mic's like tickling my neck. I'll show you guys one more time. There we go. There's the Love Bites t-shirt from her old design. Oh my god, that is sick. That is sick. I literally got all of her merch now. I think there's no more to come, because my oversized t-shirt came. The Love Bites hoodie now, the new ones that she released, I've got that. I've got the t-shirt of the new Love Bites design. I've got the new Love Bites design tank top. The old Love Bites t-shirt, the Love Bites, I won't say what that is yet actually, Love Bites oversized t-shirt, I think I've had that one yet, and then this, so 7 things, yeah, I think that's about right, what I ordered. Has this gone off? Oh no. Okay, the last thing is my favourite thing that I've ordered, for sure, because I wear the CM Punk one of this all the time. And now I have his wife's version of it, and that is the jacket. Because I'm more of a jacket person than I am a hoodie person. So I now have an AJ Lee jacket. Oh my god, this is so nice. mic keeps digging into my neck that it's tickling me. And then yeah, the Love Bites logo on the back of it there. How sick! I now have an AJ Lee jacket. Let's go. Yeah, no, that is nice. Very, very nice. So yeah, they're the two and final two items of the AJ Lee stuff, I think. Because I don't think they released a... I don't think that I can remember they released an old AJ Lee hoodie. They might have done, but I don't think they did. I don't think so. I think they've done a jacket instead of the hoodie, because like that was just more of the old design that people used to wear, was jackets instead of hoodies they used to bring out. So I don't think so, but I could be wrong. But yeah, that's a little bonus video added onto this with the two items that I've got from AJ Lee's merchandise line. Like I said, I think that's the last two items. 7 things, yeah, I think that's about right. Yeah. Oh, and the AJ Lee Smackdown poster as well. I did show in one of my videos. Yeah, the one where she returned, that was released on the W website as well. So technically 8 things. So yeah, that is right then. That is everything. Oh, there we go then. Everything's done and arrived, and it's all by WWE shop instead of Fnatic. So I'm very happy about that. Right, let's kick on with this Smackdown because we've got a lot to do today before. That keeps nearly saying Survivor Series before Saturday Night's Main Event happens at 11 p.m. Remember, 11 p.m. UK Northern Ireland time. So let's kick on with this SmackDown. Like I said, I didn't really write much. I didn't really write much for this week's SmackDown. I kind of just wrote bits from matches that are happening tonight. So I didn't tend to write a lot of the other stuff that happened because it's a go-home show for Saturday Night's Main Event. So I just kind of wanted to write down bits from Saturday Night's Main Event that's happening. Yeah. But the first thing that happened was that we got a segment from Tiffany and Jade Cargill. Tiffany stormed into the ring demanding to have a fight with Jade Cargill. Nick Aldis answered the call to the Jade Cargill, said that they're not allowed to fight because Tiffany's not cleared she is cleared to fight, but they wanted her to be healthy for tonight's match against Jade Cargill because they're going on a knee injury. Obviously, it's not real, but they're going on a knee injury storyline for this feud, which they do a lot, so I'm not bothered about it. So they didn't want Tiffany and Jade Cargill to come to blows because they want Tiffany as 100% as possible. But Jade Cargill did eventually answer because Tiffany kept demanding that she came out. Jade said that it will be no longer Tiffy time. She did say taffy time at first. It will be no longer Tiffy time. No, she said Tiffy time is up tomorrow. That's exactly her exact words. Which technically it is tonight, even though I'm saying Tiffy time is up tomorrow, because obviously I watched SmackDown last night and that's the words that she used. But I actually do think that she's correct. I do think that Tiffy time will be up tonight. And then maybe Tiffany goes on a break for a little bit, or she goes on to have a feud with Julia. It's possible for the United States Championship, but I do think Tiffy time comes to an end with with the Women's Championship tonight. But yeah, and then Tiffany ran out to the outside of the ring where Jade was standing, but security stopped them from coming to blows, and then it ended there pretty much. So I gave it a low 3 out of 5. I don't feel it was good or a great go home show angle for their match tomorrow, but when they're not allowed to fight each other, there's not really much you can do. And no offense to Tiffany and Jade, they're not the greatest on the mic, so there's not really a lot to take from that, but I wouldn't say it was like terrible. They gave us something at least, and I'm happy that they gave us something, because I was a bit concerned that they weren't really going to do anything with Tiffany and Jade, just some interviews with Jade about what happened last week, but luckily we got a little bit of a go home angle for tonight's match between those two. So I gave it a low 3 out of 5, but yeah, that's what kicked off last night's SmackDown. The first match to kick off SmackDown was the US Open Challenge, and by far the US Open Challenge is the best thing about SmackDown. Like, there is nothing better on SmackDown right now than the US Open Challenge, because this is so enjoyable to watch. And every match everybody has had in this last run of US Open Challenges since August has been a 4 to 5 star classic. I don't think we've had any threes. I don't think so anyway. I mean, there might have been one, but I don't think there has. I think every single match so far has been a 4 or a 5 out of 5 banger of a match. So definitely by far the best thing. Nathan Frazier didn't answer the call. I kind of knew it was going to be a Nathan Frazier because of obviously what happened last week. And then Tommaso Ciampa answered as well, barged Nathan out of the way, demanded that he had a United States Championship, and then Nathan was like, I got here first, and they started bickering, and then Nathan knocked the mic out of Tommaso's hand, and then Ilya said that this US challenge is catered to everyone and anyone, no matter if you're a single superstar or a tag team, it can be anybody, but Nathan was here first, so I'm going to grant Nathan the opportunity. Kind of in them sort of words. I don't think it was that exactly, but that's what I kind of gathered from what he was saying. So we got a match between Nathan Frazier and Ilya Dragunov, and I'll tell you right now, I gave this match a low 5 out of 5 because this was an absolute fast-paced, brutal, insane chop fest, knee fest, suicide dive fest that you can never go and watch. If there is something, if you didn't watch SmackDown and you watch the highlights on YouTube, find that a little bit weird. You've got to watch the whole thing like properly. Come on. But if you like to watch it on YouTube and you just watch the highlights, the one thing I would tell you to go on Netflix and watch, or wherever you watch your SmackDown or Raw on, the one thing I would tell you about this SmackDown to watch the full thing of is Ilya Dragunov versus Nathan Frazier, because it will not disappoint you. Will not disappoint, because it was absolutely a fucking banger. Absolute banger. So I think next week on SmackDown, Tommaso Ciampa will answer the call. And that'll be an absolute banger as well, because Tommaso is incredible in the ring, so that'll be an absolute banger. It was very fast paced from the get go and throughout this match last night. Nathan's chest looked absolutely dreadful. He was so red, it was crazy, and Ilya got busted open on his forehead. Not quite sure how that happened, but yeah, he got busted open. Oh, okay, someone's at the door. Hang on. Jesus, they're not that loud that you'll probably be able to hear that on the video. I actually thought they were going to come tumbling in. They're not that loud. Jesus. Anyways, as I was saying, yeah, Ilya got busted open. Not quite sure how that happened and when that happened, but yeah, he got busted open. We had move after move after move after move. We had so many near falls in this match that it was crazy. Fucking hell. We had a near fall to Nathan Frazier's finisher that I actually genuinely thought that Nathan Frazier was going to win and we're going to crown a new United States champion already. But didn't happen. And yeah, such an intense and brutal match just overall. It was incredible. Like I said, if you are the type of person that watches just clips on YouTube, or you just like to watch people's reviews of Raw and SmackDowns, this is the one thing that I would say to go and watch on SmackDown if you haven't watched SmackDown already, is the match between Nathan Frazier and Ilya Dragunov for the United States Championship, because like I said already, it will not disappoint because it was fucking amazing. And then Tommaso Ciampa attacked Nathan Frazier after the match, and then Fraxium and DIY started brawling with one another. Ilya tried to help Fraxium. It went all the way to the back. And then we had a little segment with Tama Tonga picking up the United States Championship and doing his yeah. And then get it back to Nathan Frazier, get it back to Ilya Dragunov and walked off. And yeah, so I definitely think we're getting Tama Tonga versus Ilya Dragunov for the United States Championship down the line, which I'll be sort of down for. I don't feel it will be as much of a banging match as other people that he could have potential matches with, but I'll still be down. The second match I wanted to talk about was the match between Nia Jax and Alexa Bliss, because I wanted to speak about at least two of the matches that were happening on last night's SmackDown, and I felt that Nia Jax versus Alexa Bliss was one of them I wanted to speak about, even though it's probably one of the worst matches of the night. But I wanted to put a women match in here as well, not just just not do the men matches. I wanted to do the women match as well. So that's obviously the only women match that happened last night. Was Nia Jax versus Alexa Bliss. So yeah, I did give it a low 3 out of 5 because I didn't think it was good or great. But I don't think it was like that terrible to the point like would have given it a 2. Nia Jax was dominating for probably about 90% of this match, which I don't like when that happens. But if you look at the size difference, it makes sense that was happening. It was the 8th time that Nia and Alexa have actually met in the ring, and I've watched every single one of their matches, which is quite crazy. So yeah, I've met quite a lot in the ring. But yeah, Alexa was able to pick up the victory with the help of Charlotte Flair, and yeah, that was pretty much it that happened all in that match. There was a couple of other moments in the match, but I didn't write everything down. To be honest with you, I actually watched this match with my mum because my mum watches Smackdown and Raw as well, and watches WWE. Well, I don't know why. I just didn't say that. So my mum was watching it last night because she couldn't sleep. So I actually watched this match downstairs with her, and it was very quiet, like very very quiet. So obviously it doesn't matter because I can still see what's going on, but I wasn't really paying attention probably as much as I should do. So I might have missed some moments in that match with Alexa and Nia that happened, but I don't feel like I did. But anyways, we did get some matches made official for next week's SmackDown. We got the match official between Tala Tonga and Rey Fenix. That's going to be a hilarious match because of the height difference. The way that Rey Fenix stood on the boxes to be the same height as Tala Tonga was absolutely hilarious, and slapped the shit out of him. It was very funny. So I'm down for Tala Tonga versus Rey Fenix next week on Friday Night SmackDown. And then we also have Ilya Dragunov doing another US Open challenge. Definitely going to be Tommaso Ciampa, or it could be Axiom, and then Tommaso Ciampa tries to barge his way through to the front again, but doesn't get another opportunity. So it could be Axiom, to be honest with you. So yeah, I'm going to go with Axiom. Answers the call, and then so does Tommaso, and then it ends up being Axiom because he answered first, and not Nathan Frazier. Not Nathan Frazier. Not Tommaso Ciampa. So I think that's what's going to happen next week. And I'll be so down for Axiom versus Ilya Dragunov because I think that would be a really enjoyable match as well. But yeah, that's what's happening next week's SmackDown. We are now on to the main event of SmackDown, which was the contract signing between Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes for the WWE Undisputed Championship that happens tonight. And that's how much I wrote. So it was a very good segment to be in the main event and the go home show angle, because this is what it's meant to be. It's meant to be a go home show angle of something that is actually happening on Saturday night's main event, unlike Raw doing the Women's Tag Team Championship in the main event. Which is good on the women being in the main event, like nothing wrong with that, but because Saturday night's main event was happening this week, you would think that a go home angle would be something to do with what's happening on tonight's Saturday night's main event, not something that's not. So at least SmackDown actually done something that is happening tonight on tonight's show in the main event of SmackDown last night. So well on SmackDown. But yeah, Cody wished the crowd a happy Halloween, and Drew answered quite quickly. Drew said he ain't signing it. Ain't signing the contract because it all caters to Cody Rhodes, because if Cody Rhodes was to get himself disqualified or counted out, he still keeps the title, but if Drew was to get himself disqualified or counted out, Cody still keeps the title. So no matter what happens, whether when it comes to countouts or disqualifications from either, Cody still wins. And well, if Cody gets disqualified, Drew wins, but Cody will still keep his championship. So Drew wasn't going to sign it. He did originally was going to sign it, and then he started reading it, and then was decided on the spot that actually I'm not signing this because, like I've just said, it all caters to Cody Rhodes. So Drew got up and was about to leave because Nick said there is plenty of other people in the back that would love to have an opportunity, and then Drew said, "Go on then," and then was about to leave. Cody told him to stop, and Cody said that if you want a stipulation where if I get counted out or I get disqualified, I lose the championship. And Nick refused to make it official for a while and then decided to make it official. So my whole my whole prediction on Saturday night's main event prediction video that I filmed yesterday is already wrong. I mean, it's all wrong now because Drew definitely ain't winning. Because I done Drew won by disqualification. Because technically Drew won. But that ain't happening now because there's no way they're going to crown a new WWE Undisputed Champion on not an ESPN program. There is no way because they've just signed a massive deal with ESPN, and you really think they're going to do this big of a moment with Cody losing the WWE Undisputed Championship on a Peacock? There is no way because ESPN will want that big moment because everybody will be talking about the fact that Drew is finally champion again. So there's just no way they're putting the trigger on Drew McIntyre. There's just no way. So now my prediction is completely wrong because if Cody gets disqualified, he still loses the championship. Unless he gets disqualified, unless he does something, but the ref doesn't see it, is a possibility that could happen tonight, sorry. And Cody does win because the ref doesn't see it. And then Drew can use that as an excuse to have a match with Cody again, as possible. But yeah, my prediction's out the window now with Cody getting disqualified and Drew winning by disqualification, which I originally thought was going to be the plan because I thought Cody was going to just lose his mind again like he done on that Smackdown episode where he hit Drew over the head with the championship and then get himself disqualified. But yeah, that can't happen now. Well, it can, but he'll lose his title. Drew said that Cody is a corporate American and that he is the real American. Cody said he grew some balls and left when he needed to, but Drew just got fired, which is very true, to be fair. Drew said the fans will turn on him, and to be honest with you, I think they slightly are, because they're not. I don't feel that the crowd are as big on Cody Rhodes as they used to be. I think he still gets a lot of cheers. Like the cheers still overweigh the boos, but not as much as they used to. So yeah, Drew is very correct with that one. And then Drew started mentioning his children, said that he should be at Halloween. He should be at home with them for Halloween. And then he said, what's their names again? And then Cody started attacking Drew. And then Drew was able to claymore Cody and then put him through the table. And that's how the night ended, with Cody through a table and Drew standing tall, which 99.5% of the time means that the person that is on the floor is winning tonight. So Cody's winning in some sort of way. I don't know, because I'd be surprised if they pull the trigger on Drew McIntyre on a Saturday night's main event that's not classified as a PLE, and they do such a big moment on a Peacock episode instead of ESPN, which they've literally just signed a contract with to put PLEs on their website for big moments to happen, because that's what ESPN is all about, big moments. So if they do, so if they do a big moment like Drew winning the WWE Undisputed Championship of Cody Rhodes on tonight's episode of Saturday Night's Main Event, ESPN are going to be very, very pissed off with Triple H, Nick Khan, and WWE. Because surely that's just not going to happen. But I don't know. I don't know with WWE nowadays, because they're doing all this weird shit nowadays that gets us all really excited and ends up just being a WrestleMania package. So, I don't know with WWE nowadays. So, I don't know what's going to happen tonight. But we didn't get any more. I literally done 4 matches that I thought could happen on Saturday Night's Main Event, on my Saturday Night's Main Event prediction video that I filmed. But we've got 4 matches happening, and Saturday Night's Main Event is normally about 2 hours. What? 4 matches for 2 hours? What the hell? I don't know if they've done it so that they can fit the matches, so that the matches can have more time. I think that's why they've done it only done 4 matches, because they want to give the 4 matches that we've got more time instead of just 10 minutes. So maybe that's why we've only got 4 matches tonight. But yeah, we've only got 4 matches. This is just really, really weird. I feel like we've had maybe 4 matches a couple of times, but I don't feel like it's very often. Barely ever. It's always 5 at least. So 4 matches is a bit insane. So my prediction order has to be my official prediction order, because there's not another match being added. So Yeah, which is really, really weird to say. But anyways, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this SmackDown review before Saturday Night's Main Event that happens tonight. Again, if you are from England, Wales, Scotland, Northern Ireland, and Ireland, it starts at 11 p.m. Hang on, guys. I'm back. It starts at 11 p.m. on WWE's YouTube channel. So remember. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought of last night's SmackDown. Like I've already said, I did give it a 4 out of 5. But do you feel that it was better and it was actually a really good show? So you gave it a 5 out of 5, or do you feel it was a decent go home show for SmackDown? For Saturday Night Main Event, sorry. So you gave it a 3 out of 5, or do you believe it was meh? So you gave it a 2 out of 5. There was like a couple of moments you liked, but not really that much that you liked, so you gave it a 2 out of 5? Or do you believe this was the worst SmackDown that you've watched this year? You never want to go back and watch anything to do with this SmackDown. You wish this SmackDown never happened, and you gave it a 1 out of 5. But like I've already said a few times, I did give this week's SmackDown a 4 out of 5. So yeah, guys, I hope you also enjoyed my little bonus unboxing video that I done of my AJ Lee t-shirt and hoodie again. I will show you guys one more time before we end this video. So here we go. There it is. It's the AJ Lee Love Bites Back old design hood, jacket, and then her logo on the front. So yeah, there's the jacket. So nice. I'm definitely wearing that today, for sure. And then the old design of her Love Bites Back t-shirt. And then there's the back. So yeah, very, very nice. Very, very nice. But yeah, guys. Actually, I will show you the oversized t-shirt quickly. Hang on. Here you go. Is my mic still recording? Yeah. Here's the oversized t-shirt. As you can tell, it's very, 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 very big. But I love oversized t-shirts, and it is her old design as well. Love Bites Back. So yeah, that's the other thing that was supposed to come with the t-shirt and jacket, but for some reason came on its own like a couple of days ago. So yeah, and then our old logo in the background, on the back of it. I mean, not on the background. What the hell? So yeah, there you go. That is the oversized AJ Lee t-shirt. So yeah, guys, that is everything that I wanted to speak about on last night's SmackDown. And like I said, you got a little bit of a bonus t-shirt from T-Shirts Unboxing from WWE Euro Shop as well. Well, WWE Shop actually, because it came from all the way from, I don't know how to say that, Fraserburg, Ohio. They came all the way from America. That's why they took so long to come, because I ordered them like in August. So they did take quite a while to come. But they are here now, and everything's here for my AJ Lee merch that I brought, because I brought everything. Yeah, all of the men's stuff, and then all the oversized stuff that she had on there, and then the poster as well that I'll show you, because I might as well, as I'm telling you about my AJ Lee stuff that I bought. Oh my god, quality went really yeah, hang on, trying to zoom it in so you can see it. There you go. There you go. That also was on WWE's Euro Shop as well. Well, WWE's shop technically, because I got it from WWE's American shop for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah. Anyways, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this SmackDown review. Make sure to give it a like, comment, and subscribe. And I will be doing a Saturday Night's Main Event review for tonight's show, and that will obviously be out tomorrow, because I'm not going to film it at 1 a.m. in the morning. So that will be out tomorrow. And then also I will be also doing a Raw after Saturday Night's Main Event, and the SmackDown after Saturday Night's Main Event. And then we are on to the road to Survivor Series. But before we get to the road to Survivor Series, this has nothing to do with wrestling, but if you've made it this far, we can officially say, and if you are a fan of this show, we can officially say that Stranger Things, I get goosebumps just thinking about it, Stranger Things Season 5 comes out this month. What the fuck? Yeah, it's literally my favourite show of all time. So if you've not watched Stranger Things before and you love like scientific horror, thriller, comedy, a bit of everything, to be honest with you, type of show, and you like shows that are very fast paced, and are not very long unless it's the final episodes, I would definitely go and give Stranger Things a try. I would say that episode 1, 2, and 3 of season 1 are a little bit slow paced, but it's to understand the story. And then once you get to episode 4, and then from that point onwards, it's fucking amazing. Yeah, so if you want a new show to go and watch, and it's a show that you keep hearing about but you've never thought to go and give it a go, I can tell you, I'm really hard at finding shows. Like, I never get into anything, and I'm saying that this is probably the best show I have ever watched. So it is the best show I've ever watched. So I would definitely recommend giving it a go and seeing what you think. Because I will, just before Stranger Things comes out, on the day that it comes out, actually no, maybe the day before, so the 25th of November, maybe at some point around there. Anyway, I am going to be doing a Stranger Things haul of everything I have Stranger Things. So look forward to that coming out if you are watching this video right now and you are a fan of Stranger Things. But yeah, I can't believe I can actually say that it comes out this month. It's just insane. But anyways, guys, I'm going to end this video here because it's actually been quite a short one. And I don't want it to go on for any longer than it needs to because I'm just rambling. So anyways, guys, this has been Charlie, and I'll see you guys in the next one.